Hi everyone. If you read the title, you might know what I'm doing, or at least what I accomplished. Uh, so as you can see here, I'm picking the team that I'm gonna play with. The audio is actually recorded after the fact, so I know what I do. You don't, but I do. So one of the bigger problems I had at the beginning of this was it didn't save the custom roster that I did. So you can see the beginning of this video is just me floundering about, trying to appear to be less of an idiot. You can also, if I had a camera on me right now, you'd see my cat bothering me. But apart from that, you can see I'm pausing it. I'm checking the batter. And as you can see, I don't have it. For people who just want to see when I get to the middle of it, go to the time frame, the time that you see. It should be on the screen. If it's not, go to the description. Sorry about that. Okay. So now for the people who want to sit here and watch me flounder a bit, this is me being real pissed because it auto sets you to the whatever you picked your favorite team to be, and that just takes forever. Like, I hope I hope that's changed in a 2K23. If it isn't, I'm gonna be real pissed. But yeah, in honor of 2K22 officially being obsolete, I think this is a great way for a great way for it to be sent off. You know. You know, it's pretty nice. See, my hitter still isn't there. Looking back, I think my guy just wasn't put on the 40-man. Or maybe he wasn't put as the 9 hitters. So it might have been on my custom roster. I don't know. I think they should... you shouldn't have to go through teams to do this. This is just me complaining here. So, now you're about to see the real fun part, which is me creating another 0 overall. Sorry the music cut out. Well, for me it cut out. For you, you're not going to have music for any of it. Sorry about that. You might. All things considered, you're probably not going to have any music. If you do, know that it's music that wasn't immediately DMCA'd by Twitch, which is where I stream this. Checking. Yep. Not there. So it did not save my custom roster. If you really are enjoying watching me flounder, you must really be loving this, I guess. I don't. Or you're just putting this as an audio thing for the background. And if that's what you're doing, hi. If you're trying to go to bed and you can't, I'd read an audiobook to you. Well, I wouldn't read an audiobook to you. How about here? I'd create a poem and then read the poem to you. If anyone actually watches this part of the video, say you'd like a poem. I'd read one. Because I can't imagine you'd want to watch this for any other reason than my voice. Again, unless you really like being pissed off at someone being an idiot. Or you just enjoy it. It's fun watching people flounder. Because that's all that I'm doing right now. Here we go. I didn't create the character here. I then went to the Sea Dogs. God. Watching this is actually annoying. What is there? I don't really have anything to say. Not related to the video, at least. I'm kind of just filling out the dead air. For all the misses I did here, I'm purposely not trying to hit the ball. I'm just swinging to check the timing. And you can see that that was bad. I'm doing the sliders. I should at some point show the actual settings. Yeah, here we go. I will note that at 6:07, I'm going to show it at the 6-minute mark. I'm going to make a note of that, actually. I don't want to make a note in my head. I want to get pen to paper here. Give me a second. Hi, everyone. Back. You miss me? I hope not, because then you'd be needily clinging. Because I was only gone for like a couple seconds. I don't know. Editing softwares are weird. I could zoom it in and went to the millisecond. I could have went to the second, but I'm a bit too lazy. By the way, for anyone who clicked the link in the description, or maybe I put it on the screen, to say, hey, this is when I showed my settings, and shortly after I created my character. Hey, you're like saving time. Unfortunately, this video is designed to waste your time. Not intentionally, but because I'm bad at making videos. And also my cat kept bothering me, and I didn't care to put that much attention to detail when I was too busy getting my cat off of my external storage. But apart from that, I'm real nervous she's gonna mess with my wires. I don't know what to do. About the cat. In general, I also don't know what to do. But I like to pretend I do. I'm not going to tell you I don't know what to do. Apart from that, sorry, got a little off track there. Yeah, for you people who want to save time, I just wasted like 20 seconds of your life right there. Anyway, so this is where I create my character. Nope. This is where I create my... I should have. I didn't write notes. I actually live streamed this. I thought the video was a lot longer. And I thought it was going to be a lot longer. Because I thought it took me a lot longer to get a hit off of Ohtani. But no, it didn't. It didn't take that long. So this is me creating the character. So you can see the heights. So you can see the stats I do. You tell that there's not funny business going on about that. I showed my settings earlier. I showed the sliders even. So there's no funny business with that either. So you can see I legitimately... I'm trying here. I'm trying. For a while you get to watch as I mess around with this. I had to, I forgot to change myself to be a position player right there. So you can see I go to flounder with that. But, yeah. For a lot of people, I imagine this is when, a couple minutes ago is when the video started. So you're about 3 minutes in watching the video. Because you started watching it about the 6-minute mark. Which is when I directed you guys in earlier. So if that's when you started watching high, you can probably jump towards the latter half of the video and immediately go there. But sorry about that. I was just making annoying sounds. So you could see it about the, I think, looking at the editing here, I think the editing software that I'm actually recording the audio on, because sometimes it'd be fancy like that. I think the video is going to start at about the 1250 mark, not the 1250, but 1240 is when I'm going to go back and start taking those at bats. So, hey, it's the exact time. Well, not the exact time, but roughly the time will be put in the description. And if anyone wants to go in the comments and make note of it, you can do that. So, the reason that I picked the Orioles was because I thought it was going to immediately start up in alphabetical order. I forgot how it picked it. I should have picked the Pirates because that's where it starts me off. You can see there I had Portland Sea Dogs as a save, and also a bunch of Ys. Both of those are saves that I did this exact same thing on, just with the character that's named Daniel, which is my real name, and I think the name of my channel. Sorry about that. I created the channel a couple years ago, and I wasn't too savvy as to how this worked. I'm still not real too savvy about how to make the name on here display what I want it to display. To be fair, I haven't tried again since then, so it'd be weird if I suddenly knew how to do it. I never really cared to figure out how. I probably should have changed the outfit of the characters, because I really like the orange shirt. I always liked the way that looked. You may or may not have heard music start. If you did, I'll let you know that this wasn't DMCA'd from Twitch, where this was originally filmed. Because when Twitch is saved into a VOD, it'll immediately cut out DMC'd audio. Not. It's a foul. So you could foul off. Another foul. Foul. I actually started this surprisingly well. Holy shit. Because towards the end, I failed horribly. I consistently don't hit knocks forever. But it is fun to see that I started off getting a couple hits in there. Well, getting a couple fouls. I think that was a foul. I think I heard it tip. If that was, that wasn't a foul. That was a miss. 2 misses in a row. Well, actually, probably like 80. I swore outside the zone there, because I have great eyes as far as to what's in the strike zone or not. I don't. Well, first hit of the day goes to the outfield. To be honest, that probably wouldn't be a hit. I think that'd be caught by the left fielder. That's what I'll do here from now on. Kind of announce what I think would happen to the ball. That would be an out. Caught by the catcher, out at first. Maybe even a double play if there was somebody already on base. Just I slipped there. Yeah. I didn't slip there. I purposely swung at that. I was really upset because those are 2 really good strikes. And a regular umpire would probably call that a strike. You know. And that would be an out because that was a horrible swing. Actually, just slightly early, but horrible as far as no ball contact whatsoever. Just strike after strike after strike as I swing. I actually normally play on Legend difficulty. The problem is if you have 0 in the stat there, the hit circle's slightly mitigated. That was a good hit. Depending on position, the center fielder might catch that, or if my character was known for hitting bombs, I think it would be just in front of the center fielder. But my character wouldn't be known for that, so that'd be an out for sure. That was such a bad swing. Far too early on that. Because the thing is, when the swings, like when the cursor or the PCI, I think it's called, isn't on the ball, you have more of an excuse. That's a foul. But when the cursor is there and the only problem was your horrible timing, it just makes you look so bad. Ohtani loves to, in this game, in practice mode, for whatever reason, Ohtani is just goes a little bit too all out. Sorry that the audio of the game clipped out, but the track got DMCA'd, took over, so I actually don't have the audio for the swings and the hits. Thankfully, I'm not hitting the ball at all, but if I was, I'd apologize. Sorry you can't hear the ball go and then the catcher immediately catch it. That was a foul. That was a decent foul. That was pretty good. Not that, but the foul. Good for my standards, by the way. Or maybe it's good. I'm a 0 overall. Well, a 1 overall. Because you can't be a 0 overall. Sorry about that. But, you know, I think a 0 overall is pretty good. Depending on how fast you are, I think that'd probably be an out. The pitcher would probably catch it, throw it to first to get you out. Might be a good sacrifice, though. You know, you have someone on a first or maybe second. That'd be a pretty good fielder's choice. So you could probably get on base on that, but at the cost of losing someone who's on first. Or maybe they're on second trying to take third. But if, yeah, that was a foul, well, that'd be an out, because everything would be an out at this point. Sorry, I ran out of things to say. I wasted it all earlier in the video. So, for anyone who wants to enjoy me talking for no reason. That was such a bad swing. I think that's probably the funniest thing that this game does. If you swing far too early, your character reacts. And your character tries to, like, do a check swing. And I think it's real funny to watch, because you can, when they redo the bat swing, you can see it just sort of looks a little tapers off. So in about 3 minutes, the game audio would catch up. When that happens, I'll be very grateful, because I'd get to spare my voice a couple more words. Until then, enjoy all of these beautiful, beautiful strikeouts. truly, it's phenomenal to watch Ohtani work. Even in a fictional setting where it's all simulated, it still looks beautiful to watch him go. That is a line drive straight to the center fielder. That's horrible. If I remember correctly, this one was not fouled off. Right? I think you could probably challenge that and not get it fouled. Or, more likely, third baseman would catch it and it wouldn't matter if that was technically a foul or not. I'll tell you, though. Those near misses, like those near balls by Ohtani, is just, it's cruel. It really is. So here you're going to see another strike. The game audio's back. Maybe. If it's not, sorry, I got DMCA'd. That's foul. Actually, horrible foul. But it's nice for me to foul. Oof. Sometimes you have horrible swings like that, and it just sucks. I like that hit, but dang. Ugh. Sometimes it just feels bad, man. Just feels bad. Ugh. Splitter. Such a beautiful splitter. I'll tell you what. In this game, the splitter's kind of, it's easy to identify, but I have such a hard time timing it out. You know? And for whatever reason, every time there's a slider going, my brain just doesn't want to connect it. That was a pretty good hit. That was good. So for anyone who plays MLB 2K22, or has played it, more than likely, and you were like, oh, you know, it's hitting with Ohtani's hard. Every time I hit it, I get a chopper or something. Just play better. Every hit that I did, I got it. That's a good grounder. Right between shortstop and third base. I think that's a good one. I think you could certainly get on base with that one. I think it's probably the only one you'd get on base this entire video so far. There's a couple later on where you're certainly to get on base. Apart from that, sorry, I'm rewatching it as I do the voiceover, and I actively, because I know roughly, because I hit a fastball to I think it was a homer. It might have been a foul ball, and I do that pretty soon. So I'm actively waiting for that to happen. And there's so many hits where I'm like, if I choked up just a little bit more, paid just a little bit more attention, I would have got it. Because in all honesty, this was just practice, and then I noticed I started, you know, I got good knocks at the beginning, so I'm like, I'm not gonna stop until I get a guaranteed on base, you know. Now, technically, nothing's a guaranteed on base. Like that probably being out. You get a good shortstop there, you're out. You know, so I'm there. I'm just practicing legendary swings, and the next thing I know, I keep getting struck out, and it's just sad. You can see here I start cheating. I cheat just a little bit. I ask for it to be nothing but middle, because those are just really easy to hit. I then immediately whiff the next ball. I got really upset because I'm asking for it to be middle, and for whatever reason, it just drops it that low. And you can see here, I don't know if that was a foul or not. I really don't. I think that was a foul. They don't. If someone wants to check there, but yeah, about 25-minute mark. It's amazing what you can do when you cheat, right? So, in conclusion, can you hit a homer off of Ohtani with the 1 overall? Answer? Answer is inconclusive. Or, well, probably, because that was a bit too close to say there was no way that was going to be a homer. I think you could probably get that to be a homer, if you're a fan favorite. I think that'd be a homer. If it's like if this was what was it, 2021? That was year of Ohtani, and you hit that foul ball. That I think that'd be considered a homer, especially if it's like your first maybe at bat against Ohtani, because just the history there alone is enough for any organization to lie about that one. Sounds back, so enjoy that while we do. Well, enjoy that while we can. This game has such good contact audio, Like, I like the way it sounds. Does it sound realistic? Ask people a lot more athletic than me, because I don't know. Because I don't have a good sound memory. That's the problem. Because I've watched games. I've certainly heard a bat swing, contact, but I don't remember what it sounds like. Oof. It's amazing. You set it to exclusively be middle. And Ohtani continuously throws sliders a little bit below where you think it's going to be. Fictional Ohtani is a jerk. Especially like the second throw he did was a curve. After I set that setting was a curve ball that was below. And there we go. That's the homer. That is the homer. It is 28 minutes and 30 seconds in. And watching this video, assuming that you watched all of it, which you have to not enjoy your own personal time, or you've just been listening to the audio and didn't have time to mess with any controls. Maybe you're watching this on a TV and you can't, and you have a hard time with getting the description. But there we go. Is it possible to get a homer off of Ohtani as a person with a 1 overall? Yes, it is. Can I do it? Yes. I just have to cheat. So there we go. If you were to cheat and set it up, you could do it. Well, I could do it. Maybe you're better at it than I am. If you're better at it than I am, congratulations. I don't have a reward for you. There's no reward for being better than me. You don't even have my respect. Because in order for it to count, you have to bathe at least once a month. So if you're better than me and you bathe at least once a month, you have my respect. If you can do that and you bathe at least more than once a month, you have a lot of my respect. Anyway, so I have like a minute of this video to sign off on. So enjoy the music in the background if it's still there by the time this video gets posted. But yeah, this is what you can do as far as can I do it. And this is video proof that I did it. You can watch the video back. You can go back about the 6 minute mark. You can see I showed all of my settings. I showed my sliders. Later on, after that part, I even show myself creating the character. So you can see there's no funny business over me doing an attribute that doesn't show at that at-bat. Even the potential's at 0. Which is kind of like me if I was an MLB prospect. That's what they would put me as. Potential 0. But bye guys. Sorry that I can't sign off properly because I'm bad at managing my time.